We are going to build a fast API web endpoint using Claude Fable 5 to turn messy feature requests into perfectly structured JSON. Fable 5 is highly capable, but it has specific quirks. It uses always-on adaptive thinking, and its strict safety classifiers operate differently than older Anthropic models. To build this, you need three things: Python 3.9 or newer, an Anthropic API key, and your preferred code editor. We will harness Fable 5's advanced reasoning and wire it into a reliable, automated workflow, making sure we avoid the specific failure states that can crash a Fable application. Step 1 is our environment. Open your terminal and install 4 packages: Anthropic, FastAPI, Uvicorn, Pydantic. Next, create a .env file at the root of your project to hold your API key. Keep this out of version control so your secret key stays private. Now we define the shape of our data by creating a Pydantic class called FeaturePlan. It acts as a filter for the model's response. Inside, we require 4 specific fields: a technical summary, ordered implementation steps, likely file changes, and potential risks. Defining this strict schema guarantees Claude will return predictable, application-ready data we can actually use in our code, instead of an unusable conversational text wall. With our data shape locked in, we set up the core API call, initialize the async Anthropic client, and use the client.messages.parse method. Inside the call, set the model parameter explicitly to the string Claude Fable 5. You must also set a max tokens limit. If you omit this parameter, the SDK will instantly raise a type error and crash your application. Next, keep your system prompt narrow and strict. Tell the model to return a concise engineering plan so it doesn't waste tokens over explaining its reasoning. If you have older Claude code, do not use the legacy trick of pre-filling the assistant turn with an opening bracket to force JSON. Fable 5 will immediately reject that with a 400 error. Stick to the Pydantic parse method. These constraints are necessary because Fable 5 is a premium model. Output tokens cost significantly more than input tokens, making precise prompts and strict token limits critical for cost control. Succeeding with Fable 5 requires following precise API configurations, leaving the old prompt engineering hacks behind. When you run Fable 5, it runs strict safety classifiers alongside generation. If a prompt triggers the classifier, the API still returns a successful HTTP 200 OK status, not an error code. To catch a refused prompt, look at this flowchart. You have to write an explicit if statement, checking whether the stop_reason variable equals the string refusal. If the prompt is not refused, it succeeded. You can then safely extract your JSON data directly from response.parsed output. Now we take all of this API logic and wrap it inside an asynchronous FastAPI post route, which we will name /plan. Save your script, go to your terminal, and launch the application using the Uvicorn command. The server initializes, connects the routes, and successfully comes online. Handling this explicitly prevents silent failures. It turns a brittle script into a robust web service. Let's test the endpoint. Open your browser and navigate to your local Swagger UI documentation page to view the live server. Expand the /plan route and submit a test feature request. Let's ask it to build a profile picture upload feature. Hit execute, and the response comes back as a perfectly structured JSON payload, matching our exact Pydantic schema, with the summary, steps, files, and risks. From here, you can extend the application. You might add streaming capabilities for longer prompts, or utilize Claude's tool calling to let it read local files. We've taken Claude Fable 5's raw intelligence, managed its API requirements, and built a structured, predictable tool ready for complex software engineering tasks.